Right About Now presents the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, a new online spoken word tournament bringing together poets from all across the globe in bi-weekly head-to-head matchups for a chance to win over $4,000 in cash prizes, a slot in the finals, and the title of Worldwide Poetry Slam Champion.
What's happening, internet? My name is Chibbi. I will be your host this evening. Just kidding. My name is Amir Safi. I will be your host this evening. We have an awesome lineup of 8 poets who have joined us here for the Worldwide Poetry Slam. If you are watching this stream right now, I'd like for you to hit the react emoji for Sheri Purpose Hall, for Sanova, for Sarah Bellum Mental, Cassandra IsFree, for Shy the Poet, Fortune, Maddie G, and Chibbi. All of the competitors we have who has joined us tonight to share original works of poetry. So my name is Amir Safi, and this is a Worldwide Poetry Slam League, and I'm going to get into a little bit about how it works. First, I need my trusty slides. All right, so here in the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, this competition, as you know, has 8 poets who compete in 3 single elimination head-to-head poetry slam rounds in a tournament bracket-style matchup. Round 1 will be a 1-minute round, with round 2 will be a 2-minute round. Round 3 will be a 3-minute round. All rounds have a 10-second grace period. Time starts as soon as the poet engages the screen. There are no time penalties. When the time is up, the time is up, and we're going to hit the poet who goes over time with the deadly timer of doom. So poets, stay in time because you definitely don't want to go over. All right, let's go to slide 2. Slam rules. Poets may only perform their own original work. No music except for the music you can make with your own body. Props and costumes are most definitely allowed. Anything that is accessible to the poet. Yo, shout out to Cape Cod. Yes, the timer of doom. That's what I'm talking about. Steph Love. All right. Props and costumes are allowed. Anything that is accessible to the poet that does not break the other rules is fair game. Poets are randomly paired up in the first round with the poet on the psychedelic purple side going first. Pairing for subsequent rounds are determined via tournament bracket style. Y'all, we're going to go round by round, head-to-head matchups. One poet's on the psychedelic purple side, one poet's on the neon green side. Both poets perform, and you, the audience member, after both poets perform, gets to vote for who advances to the next round. Now, your votes are super important because we are giving away cash prizes, and the poets in this competition are getting points that go toward their overall ranking. You can read more about the cash prizes on the PowerPoint slide, or you can also go to wanpoetry.com/WWPSL and look up more about the Worldwide Poetry Slam League and how you can participate. I'm going to get more into it. I'm not going to get more into it now. What I would really like to get into now is a Worldwide Poetry Slam League match number 10 we're about to have. Audience, if you're ready to get this poetry slam started, I need you to hit a react emoji, drop a comment. If you're rooting for someone, let us know who they are in the chat. I need you to hit the share button. Help these poets, Cleveland, Ohio. I need you to help these poets reach more people by hitting the share button. Once I see all my reactions, I'm seeing my reactions. Are we getting ready to get this slam started? No. We are not. We're not ready to get this poetry slam started because we have not yet had our sacrificial poets. So, audience, you're going to be voting for who you believe won in the sacrificial round. In the competition, we do have live poets, but in the sacrificial round, it will be video. So, let's go ahead and get this sacrificial round started. The first poet, come to the stage. Y'all show love. Hit a react emoji for Davey, the poet.
I am the lightning coming from dark clouds. And though I'm strong, some days my knees do hit the ground. And yes, I'm okay today, but I do pour down when there is no one else around because it's not easy as it seems being a strong friend. And they claiming they care, but I know it's for pretend. And help me understand and comprehend why they ask me if I'm straight. And anytime they ask, I say I'm okay, because if I'm not, what will they do to make sure I get through the day? I'm telling you, when shit gets real, they never stay. It be the ones that claim they got me that are typically the ones that stray away. And people wonder why I'd rather listen. Never open up and just keep my mouth shut, because it scares me knowing that you can use my weakness against me. So why would I give you the weapon voluntarily for you to be someone that may only be rocking temporarily?
That's Davey the Poet.
Yo, that was the incredible Davey the Poet going against Davey the Poet. Y'all hit a react emoji one time for Alex the Great.
An ode to my loud mouth.
Yeah.
You are the antithesis of the whisper. Everyone knows your arrival to the room even before you do. Attention calls out to you. You can never be mistaken for subtle. Can you be any louder is like some kind of foreplay, the ultimate turn on. Yet you require no assistance, no toys or gimmicks, but bullhorns and whistles and microphones out of business. You can hush a crowd with just one sound. Bring on the noise and the funk. You exacerbate the lovemaking. Awake all the neighbors from next door to the next city. No hand can cover up the damage you do. The equivalent to putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. You djembe, you instrument of praise. You linked to ancestry, family tree with no roots. You giving us free. You freeing yourself. You cracking the whip on master's ass and you just laugh. Seek pleasure in the roasting sessions. High-siding, clowning, a key my ass. You all turn down the radio and I'll sing over the record. Amplify my speakers. Just open up the mute. It's like your kryptonite. Only superhero you know who wears no disguise. Shows up to the fight all tongue twister, word warrior, verbal warfare. Is like meet me in the ring for an argument. Will show up anytime, any place, anywhere. I can't fight, but I can cuss real hard.
Yo, that was Alex the Great, straight out the DFW. All right, audience. The polls are already in the comments. Now is the longest you will have all night long to make your vote. I'm going to give y'all 1 minute. You got 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. You got to let us know who won that bout. Was it Alex the Great or was it Davey the Poet? Let us know in that chat. I see you, Sarah Bellum, ode to my loud mouth. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Worldwide Poetry League Slam League Spa. This is where you come get your lemon wedges, your cucumber water, your votes. Oh, man. All right, we got a new DJ in the house. This DJ in the house is saying, you better vote. You better let us know who wins. This is a sacrificial round. This helps our audience get a little warmed up on how to vote throughout the slam, because these are real poets in this competition, competing for real cash prizes and rankings in our Worldwide Poetry Slam League. Jennifer, that's what I like to see. Nikki, that's what I like to see. They want to let us know who won. The new DJ in the house. Yes, Sarah Bellum. All right, y'all. I'm gonna close the polls in 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. Get those votes in. 2. 1. Cut the music. Cut the polls. We're looking at the chat. The audience is telling us who they think wants to win, who they believe won. It doesn't count unless you vote. But y'all, the winner of our sacrificial bout was Davey the Poet. Y'all make some heart reactive moments. Yo, shout out to both of those poets who participated in that round. Yo, shout out to Davey the Poet for winning. With that being said, y'all, we are going to go ahead and go straight into our first bout. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to get this poetry slam started? Before we go in it, here's what I need. All right. I need for everyone to hit the share button, on this video, to share this video with at least one person, because our goal tonight is to help poetry reach more people. These are original works of art. These are writers and artists of our time sharing stuff. Yes, Keith Allison, we are ready. So Keith says we're ready. I think I'm ready. My audience is ready. I know my poets are ready. Let's go ahead and go into round one, bout one. On the psychedelic purple side, we have Fortune versus on the neon green side, Shy the Poet. What's happening, poets? Fortune, where are you joining us from?
Joining y'all from Houston, Texas.
We got Fortune from Houston, Texas. Shy, where are you joining us from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. All right, y'all, you know how it works. Psychedelic Purple goes first. Fortune, the stage is yours.
Little sis, I need you to answer the phone. Not because you have to or because I'm trying to secure my dominance to be secure, but she cures my anxiety. See, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the world around you. Absorbing your mind to believe that missing belongs after black girls so commonly used as if teaching your child the birds and the bees. Just pick up the phone for me, because believe me, I've seen the world take bodies, make them look good, call them undertakers, but with a badge and a law. Throw them back, call it suicide, but I wish I could have seen the Wi-Fi in her eyes as if she had her hands both trying to reach me. Please, can you pick up the phone for me? I want to reach you like I'm reaching for my ancestors. Trying to text the OGs and 4Gs, but lost connection spiritually on that chip with a fucked up router, routing them in the wrong direction. Now it's glitching because they keep fucking up their name. So let her scream, let her joy be heard, let her sadness be told, let her laughter be her laughter, let her skin live another day to talk about it. Just please pick up the phone for me.
Yo, that was Fortune kicking off the first round, round one, bout one. Going against Fortune in this round on the neon green side. Y'all hit a react emoji for Shy the Poet.
Giddy. I said giddy but gamesome. Generously gallic, garish but gentle. Genuine, gettable, gifted and giggly. Being girly, guilt's giving. This gap gives glamour glow, so gifted God said go. Gains come from getting up and grinding. I get gritty and grimy when it comes to this guap. Girl, get this glass. Close this gate because these gnats be gassing me up. Told me I was gravy. I mean good. I be the gold every gal wants. I be Grace Garden with gold because garbage is a no-no. A gorgeous game changer, geeked because these gadgets and gizmos grow. Officially on board, orchestrated opportunities. I outsmarted, outranked, outlast, outperformed, outplayed, outshined. Hell, I'll even outstrip you. It's over. One-liner. Overjoyed to overachieve the overflow. I override it on some owner shit because I took an oath. Damn. The dictionary gives decent definitions describing our dailies, never deemed too dull. But did you just hear me spell out God?
Woo! That was Shy the Poet, y'all. Closing out round one, bout one. All right, audience, this is the longest you're going to have for round one, bout one to vote. Our timer has started. Our poll is in the chat. You get to let us know right now. Who do you think won that bout? Was it Shy the Poet or was it Fortune? You can share your comment in the chat. You can let the audience know. You can try to sway the viewers who are watching right now for who you think won that bout. Or Or you can keep your vote secret and to yourself, and you can just pick which poet you believe won. But it matters. Your vote matters. Vote, vote, vote. Here, I see a gorgeous game changer. I see green hearts. I see purple hearts in the chat. I see let's go, Fortune. How do we vote? How do we vote? There is a link in the chat. There is a link in the chat, and there are 10 seconds left to vote. There are 5 seconds left to vote. That's it. That's it. Voting is closed. Voting is closed. If you commented in the comments, I hope you also voted in the polls. I'm waiting on my poll master to tell us who won. All right, y'all. I want to thank both poets for blessing us this round. Fortune, thank you for sharing amazing work. Shy the poet, we will see you in the next round. All right, y'all, and that's how it works. It goes as quick like that. We're in the 1 minute lightning round, and with it being the 1 minute lightning, everyone say rewind. All right, I heard it. With it being the 1 minute lightning round, we're going to go ahead and go into round 1, bout 2, where we will have Sanova versus Sarah, Bellum, Mental. All right, what's happening, Sanova? Let the people know where you're joining us from.
I'm coming from Baltimore. What's good, everybody? What's good?
We got B more, and then Sarah, let us know where you're joining us from.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
From
this
Houston.
is where I'm joining you.
Awesome. We got Baltimore in the house. We got Houston, Texas in the house. Y'all know how it works. Psychedelic Purple, you have the stage first. Go ahead and take it.
I used to walk scared straight. Maybe I was infatuated with sales and gates. I related to drug dealers that used rocks to pay bills and make plates. I never sold a bag myself, so maybe it's inherited. You know the vibes. Young black nigga in America. The line between jail and job is a gray book. The mind is a sacred place, but most black folks don't got the time to raise their own generation. Public schooling system dictates what we think. We think rebellion is the way to freedom, but along the way, we find out that's the fastest way to the bank. Friends die like roaches. Raid how white students do drugs for fun. Rave, but we see niggas go from established to bums over grams. A long road travel. Joke about crackheads leaning, but what if that was your man's? Call it comedic trauma. We always joke about sad shit. Say we never had shit. Write about sad shit. Made struggling a trend. Gave us a life full of evil and made it live. We call that black magic.
Yo, y'all give it up for Sanova on the psychedelic purple side and keep that energy up. And we're going to give the stage to Sarah, Bellum, Mental.
No boys played doctor here. They played rape. Scrape your skin from bones until you're tenderized through their hungry belly mouths that don't get fed in this family. Open mouths don't get fed, so you keep yours closed. Want to be fed something other than what he did. His scent is your second skin. His hands are your body's new home, and you roam the world wondering why you're angry. Why you try to cut God's language from your muscles as if the bleed will bloodlet what they did to you. Boys will be boys and take what they want, won't they?
Y'all, that was Sarah Bellum Mental on the neon green side. All right, the poll should be in the chat. Let us know who you think won that round. Was it Sarah Bellum Mental or Was it Sanova? Let us know. Are you leaning towards psychedelic purple? Are you rooting for your neon green tonight? There can only be one. I always love the different emojis people drop in the chat. Sometimes neon green looks like a cactus. Sometimes psychedelic purple looks like an eggplant. You never know. Sometimes a little devil emoji. Sometimes they give us some money bags. Either way, you gotta vote. You gotta choose now. My poll master, Danny Strack, says you gotta choose now. Let us know. Do you think Sarah won on the neon green side or Sanova won on the psychedelic purple side? We got purple hearts in the chat. We got Baltimore's coming through strong in the chat. We got I voted. I voted. All right, we got some green apples. Hey, an apple a day keeps the dentist away. That's what they say, but I don't think that's true. I don't see how that would be true. Either way, you have 3 seconds left to vote. 2 seconds left to vote. 1 second. The poet's fate is in your hands. That's it. Cut. We're done with the music. We're done with the music. We're done with votes for this round. Audience, this was your decision to move on to the next round. Y'all, show appreciation to Sarah Bellum. Congratulate Sanova for moving on to the next round. Congratulations, Sanova. Sarah, thank you so much for blessing us this mic. Sanova, we will see you in the next round. All right, y'all. We are rolling right along here in round one, the 1 minute lightning round. Rewind the 1 minute lightning round. And we're going to go ahead and move into bout 3. On the psychedelic purple side, I have Maddie G versus on the neon green side, Cassandra IsFree. Yo, what's happening, y'all? Mighty G on the psychedelic purple side. Let the people know where you're tuning in from.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Chesapeake, Virginia. Yo, Cassandra IsFree on the neon green side. Let's know where you are tuning in from.
Norfolk, Virginia. Maddie, you look beautiful. Norfolk, Virginia.
I love you.
Norfolk, Virginia. Flattery will get you everywhere. But Amir is going to get out of here. Y'all know how this works. Psychedelic purple starts the round off. Maddie G, the stage is yours.
To condole is to suffer together. But when you lose someone you love, you are surrounded by people that cannot help you prepare for the grief that takes over your soul. All they can do is hope that you feel better. But no one wants to address the elephant who has chosen your chest as the middle of the room, weighing you down, making 6 feet under feel the same as above ground. How a simple smile can turn into a frown at the realization your loved one is no longer around. How memories can make it feel as if the air is fighting you for a space inside your lungs. How walking feels out of balance because the part of me that they supported now needs to learn to exist on its own. Little breaths accumulating until the volcano inside finally erupts. My mother and my brother are forever gone. You learn how day 1 was the worst, but so is day 7, and the many other days listening to the last voice note recorded on your phone. You learn that when you lose someone you love because you love them, you never really learn to let them go.
Woo! That was Maddie G kicking off the bout. Next up, coming to the stage on the neon green side. Y'all, show some love for Cassandra IsFree.
Been studying to get my master's degree. Same one my great granny wasn't afforded. Cause see, how do you pay tuition when the cost is your life? Like how learning could get you lynched, reading books get you burned alive. Cause educated Negroes are dangerous, so they stay locked in cells in slave quarters the size of dormitories, where the plantation be campus and the field the classroom, the institution of slavery, where they get hazed for fraternizing with whites. And minorities major in tap dance and cotton picking, write dissertations on the dissection of Black families, study new math where whole people only equal 3/5, where the only foreign language taught is English. Graduation march from the field to the house, niggas wear nooses like honor cords, pay for their room and board with blood, sweat, and loss of culture, multiple degrees of pain and agony, no cap, just a gown to be buried in when they pass.
Yo, that was Cassandra IsFree on the neon green side and audience. We're going to do this one more time. You know how it works. We got the poll in the chat. You're going to let us know if you think psychedelic purple Maddie G is the winner of this round or neon green Cassandra IsFree. I'm seeing green hearts in the chat. I'm seeing purple hearts in the chat. I'm seeing claps in the chat. Yo, the people are riled up. Let us know who won. Is it Virginia or is it Virginia? Who are we voting for this round, y'all? Is it green Virginia or purple Virginia? Either way, Virginia wins. So, you know, good for Virginia. That's awesome. It's all love here at the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, but you still have to vote. You still have to vote. Even though it's love, you still, you know what? If you love, you vote. If you love, you vote. Voting is for lovers. If you don't vote, you're a bad lover. You're a bad lover if you don't vote. Don't be a bad lover. Just vote in the chat. Just vote. Just vote in the chat. Let us know where it's at. Is it at neon green or is it at psychedelic purple? Y'all, yes, bad lover bet. Just vote it. Just vote it. We can y'all like let us know things to put with our vote comments. All right, I think that's enough. We're gonna close the polls in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut it. Shut the polls. Shut the polls. Danny Strat. Oh, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love here with these poets. Virginia has love for Virginia. Y'all, moving on to the next round. We want to thank you for joining us today. Maddie G, moving on to the next round. Y'all give it up for neon green. Cassandra IsFree. Woo! Y'all, it is heating up. It is heating up. These poets, they deserve more people viewing this stream. So I need y'all to help me out. I need everyone who's tuning in right now to hit the share button as we go into round 1, bout 4. All right, y'all. This is the last 1 minute bout that we are going to have on the psychedelic purple side. We have Sheri Purpose Hall versus on the neon green side, Chibbi. Spirit, is that you? All right, I think we got it back together now, y'all. All right, on the psychedelic purple side, Sheri Purpose Hall, where are you blessing us from?
I am from Kansas City, Missouri.
Yo, we got KC, Missouri in the building. On the neon green side, we got Chibbi. Chibbi, where are you joining us from?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas. Yo, this is a battle of the barbecues and the poetry. Yo, what's about to go down here? Hey, yo, I didn't want to start a fight, I just want to have a poetry slam. Y'all know how it works. Psychedelic Purple, you go first. The stage is yours.
Hell no, you can't have this fully carpeted luxury experience. You don't know what to do with it. If you scared of natural forestation, you ain't wild enough, don't know how to swing your bat at a nappy dugout. This Ewok slot. Fresh, clean, furry, twat. Too short, the OG told you about me. Sometimes it's shaved, sometimes it's hairy. You better be ready to deal with this chinchilla in the winter, just like this landing strip in the spring. What's on top ain't stop this fat knot. It's good, tight, natural, my body, cocoa butter, supple, sticky, smooth, unlike you. How dare you try to impose hygiene standards on me you don't live up to? The amount of follicles and folly on your body double, triple the amount you complaining about. I mean, have you seen you? Experienced the smell of you. That's why when pants was down, I reversed gears and bounced while you stood there looking at this cat scared that you wasn't finna get snatched. Talking about shit, it's hairy anyway. No, you hairy, pussy.
Yo, that was Sheri Purpose Hall on the Psychedelic Purple side going against Sheri this round. Y'all keep that energy enthusiasm up for Chibbi on the Neon Green side.
In Spanish, there is no word for gay that doesn't also mean faggot. See, the language didn't bother. We come connotated, bruised knees, the lazy jowl of masculinity. Dicen gay, pero me dicen joto. The language loves to howl my supposed sins. Joto! Taking 9-inch nails in faggot, making a melody. Maricona, a mimicry, a man. Why do you cry, baby? You cry, baby, I cry. For a mother couldn't conceive a tongue that didn't fit the language for queer into her heart divino. Already taken, my defiant diction didn't need a prescription. We were already whole and holy, glowing beyond description. My love, a semantic resistance for Catholic insistence, lurking like a lark. But I am not the worm, I am the word. The word is good, the word is God. My God is a fiery faggot in and with every tongue. The language lacking, repurposed English in a Spanish accent, a love language without its own word for my kind of love.
Whoa, that was Chibbi on the Neon Green side, audience. I think you know what time of day it is right now. It is the early votes. Get your early votes into the chat. Vote, yeah. Vote for Sheri. Vote for Chibbi. You can't vote for Amir. Do not vote for me. You can either vote for Sheri or Chibbi. Y'all, that was an amazing round. All of these 1-minute rounds have been super, super amazing, but you got a job to do, and you got a job to do one more time. Let us know who you think won that round. Was it Sheri on the Psychedelic Purple side, or was it Chibbi on the Neon Green side? Yo, this is a battle of the poetry. It's a battle of the barbecues, okay? It's a battle of the barbecues. We love all barbecue here at Right About Now. We do not discriminate against any kind of barbecue. Yes, what a fucking incredible round. You know how you let us know it's a fucking incredible round? By getting your votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Cut the music. Cut the presses. This is the last time. This is the last time, audience, that you get to choose who advances. Moving on to the next round. Chibbi, thank you for joining us here on this virtual stage. We hope to see you next time. Sheri, we will see you in the next round. Yo, and just like that, y'all, we got one and done with round 1, and we are going straight into round 2. But before we do, yo, I need you to tag your friend in the chat who would like this slam. I need you to hit the share button to help these poets reach more people. We are in our top 4 poets left in this competition. Let's try to get them as many eyes, ears, and hearts as we can, because they're about to share with us original works of art. And as a testament to that, we're going to go ahead and go into round 2, bout 1, where we have Shy the Poet on the psychedelic purple side going against Sanova on the neon green side. Yo, what's happening, poets? Congratulations for making round 2. Y'all know this is a 2-minute and 10-second round. I'm about to hit this virtual coin flip real quick, with psychedelic purple being heads and neon green being tails. The electronic coin says tails goes first. Sanova, neon green, the stage is yours.
Being black, you watch niggas pull you like crabs in a barrel, but I'm still shooting. I found niggas prefer playing rebounds so they can see you fall. That's what being the center of attention can get you. You got to be small, forward. The point is, it's a lot of people that don't want to see you succeed, but cry when you don't see another dropped ball. Where merchandise show failure like sports in the dust to rising stars. If you are the first out your class, you better start hot. Because if you ever go cold, they'll play the next man and you'll come out your culture's pocket, disposal that's discarded. I hate to use my tongue to say this, but some niggas be like piranhas. See fish, leave fish, bystander, eat him. Living young and black, it's not hard to find this. We want progression, but don't get statuses change. And statistics are painful to look at. It's so many dead bodies. A 3-digit numeral doesn't serve justice for real. The populace that no longer exists well. But do all them niggas even deserve murals? Do we got enough buildings to put faces in places they probably gonna demolish anyways? That would be a sad sight. Seeing your sun face go cold in winters and decay under rubble when they put cranes on blocks. If the building ever burns, does that mean your son is in hell? See, that's how my mind works. It gets real deep. And you keep asking me why I'm not speaking. No emotions. That's because I'm really in a sungin place. No, not get out. I mean sung like songs. I'm really him in the spiritual while seeing some raw shit inside. It comes out as poetry. I see shit like eyes poking out while hands choking out. Cans cutting top. This dog food getting niggas fucked up. I heard a story about somebody I love, so it made me careful. Because I'd be like, what if that was one of my brothers strung out, lean and unfamiliar? If you want that linear shit, this ain't where you gonna get it. My mind works different. But that takes us from poetry on the mic to a whole experience.
Yo, that was Sanova on the neon green side. Next up, coming to the stage in this bout. Y'all hit some react emojis for Shy, the poet.
I battle. Tussle with the best brawlers and street fighters. Kimbo slice my opponent. Queen of talking shit and backing it up. Who want it? Roll call. Taking names in my time too personally. Practicing putting the paws on you bitches. Dog walking. Anybody crazy enough to confuse Shy for being shy, misunderstood. Like, knock, knock. Inquiring minds would like to know how I spend my time. Well, I say let them wonder. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm Nunu Nice, Nipsey with the flow, 0 to 100, whether it be a dash or a marathon. My body count increased from stage to stage. This battle ain't nothing but another name on my page. I write eulogies in these poems. Like, I heard you gave suicide a call. Well, here I go. The scariest Jack in the pumpkin patch. Shy Gleazy, Shy the Ripper, Shy the Poet. Body your favorite poet in public and take the crown off their corpse. Bloody Mary. Better step to me correct, because Smith & Wesson ain't got your best interests. Guns jam, but mines don't. Rapid fire. It's offensive for iOtas to occupy organizations. Stagnant, because you niggas never flow with the current, period. I master filthy. Filling large theaters, hosting all year. Foul, because I drew blood first. Red bottoms. They throw roses at my feet and I don't step on one. Placing my feet precisely where they need to be. Baby, you ain't nothing but a comfy stepping stone. Take you outside and beat you like your stepchild. See, my game's too advanced for you. Reaping all the benefits and the fame, features and callbacks. You loud, but quiet. Still waiting on a callback. Left on red. Looked over, standing next to a goat. I customize, create, dance, write, bring balance to you, me, and them. A mother, business owner, notarizer, beautician. I ain't even no battle poet. But if I was, it's going to take a lot more than you to take me off the game.
Yo, that was Shy the Poet on the Psychedelic Purple side. Audience, this is our first matchup in round 2. Let us know who's going to move to our final round. The link is in the chat to get your votes in. Make sure to get your votes in. Let us know who you think won that round. Was it Shy the Poet on the Psychedelic Purple side, or was it Sanova on the Neon Green side, y'all? Let us know who won. Let us know who won. Drop names in the chat. Yo, poets, drop your cash apps in the chat. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, you can support the art. You can support the artists. You can follow them. You can ask if they have any books. Everyone here is an artist that participates in this competition. Sometimes you can vote for them, like Sanova on the Neon Green side. Sometimes you can vote for them, like Shy the Poet on the Psychedelic Purple side. The most important thing is that you get your votes in, because this determines which poet goes to the big money round, the third round, the big money round in the third round. Y'all, you literally get to decide who advances. The power is in your hands. All right, audience, I'm going to cut off the polls in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Cut it. All right, poll master Danny, I'm just waiting on you to let me know who advanced to the next round. Yo, Shy the Poet, thank you so much for blessing us in the slam tonight. Sanova, we will see you in the next round, poet. Yo, that was a crazy, awesome round. We're going to do it one more time in the 2-minute round. Y'all remember these two poets from the 1-minute round? On the Psychedelic Purple side, we have coming to the stage, Cassandra IsFree, versus on the Neon Green side, Sheri Purpose Hall. Yo, what's happening, poets? I'm going to go ahead and hit this virtual coin to see who's going to go first. All right, we got a heads going first in round 2, Bout 2. Y'all, show some love. Show some love for Cassandra IsFree.
The meme said he who is without a uterus should shut the fucketh up about mine. Because we are tired of men who never had to bleed, telling us how to handle our issues of blood, period. Just because man parted the Red Sea and just because it was wet did not give him the right to enter with his staff in his hand, giving us commandments. See, man has always given himself the right to rule women, have half-assed conceptions about appropriate contraception. Maybe this is why they call it a hysterectomy. Same men wanting to control birth, but leaving the birth control up to us. Mostly male body of Congress creating bylaws about our bodies that by law seem to belong to them, period. If that ain't a miscarriage of justice, mission begging to be aborted, how spontaneously they deliver the fate of our future when they ain't the ones in labor for it. Push for regulations for us, but can't regulate themselves enough to pull out. To those men who come together, prematurely ejaculating these thoughts about our bodies and our rights, put on this minstrel show about our menstrual flow. Listen. Maybe your mother's parenthood was planned, or maybe she just never gave contraception a shot. And maybe this is a hard pill for you to digest, but I'm sure she looks at you now and wishes she would have just swallowed. Now, how's that for birth control? Period.
Yo, that was Cassandra IsFree repping the psychedelic purple side, going against Cassandra in this round. Give it up for Sheri Purpose Hall.
To the man brave enough to love or date a fatherless woman, this won't be easy. Feminine with mannish tendencies, I'm not a little lady or a daint, so don't try to damsel me or put me in my place. Your cape just adds another dirty piece of laundry to my load, you should know. The males before you were astronomers, saw the void my father left, a black hole disguised as low self-esteem, a thing to be studied for a night or two, something that they could jump off in, explore, and leave. Fatherless women date off-brand versions of Kool-Aid. They are Weilers, watermelon sweet, cold, clear, and gone when you swallow. We expect you to be gone after we swallow, as we were adopted by low expectations, don't know how to react when you stay. We'll send you home today because we still have to be you tomorrow, and won't pretend that you'll just slide into your role. Fatherless women don't know how to need you. The only man we ever knew exists inside us. What exactly do we need you for? What exactly do you do? I mean, no disrespect, but I won't shrink under your manliness or go extinct in my own skin. Losing the mister in me feels too much like another man abandoning me. So I'm sorry, but this fatherless woman has played his role, they role, and your role for so long she does not know how to not be man of the house.
Yo, that was Sheri Purpose Hall on the neon green side blessing us, y'all. What an incredible round of poetry. I wish both poets could advance, but it's not how it works here at the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. Y'all know how it works. We got the link in the chat. Yo, plead for your champion to win. If you think one poet deserves to win, let us know in the chat. If you think the other poet deserves to win, let us know in the chat. Most importantly, let us know with your votes, because your vote determines which one of these amazing poets goes on to the final round of poetry for the big money cash prizes here at the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. Let's get our votes in. We're getting our votes in. We got about 30 more seconds to get our votes in. We got about 30 more seconds. Yes, voted. Okay, Purple Heart. No Mardi Gras colors. We don't want green and purple hearts. You can't vote for both. There are no ties here at the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. We don't believe in ties. Ties are lies. Ties are lies. Because there are no ties. If you're not first, you're last. All right, that's enough, Ricky Bobby. We got about 10 more seconds left to get our votes in. Voted. Thank you, James Alexander. Good citizen for voting. All right, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Cut it. Yo, shout out to the tech crew. That's incredible. All right, y'all. Let's find out. This is who is going to be our second poet to go into the next round. You chose this. Don't get mad at me. Don't thank me. This was all you. All right, y'all. Going on to the next round. Sheri, thank you so much for blessing us here. Cassandra IsFree. We will see you in the third and final round. Wow, y'all. That was an incredible round of poetry to close out round 2, bout 2. We are now going to go into our final round. Except before we do, I want to tell y'all a little bit about what this is. So my name is Amir Safi, and I've been your host this evening. It's been a pleasure being your host. This has been an incredible round of poetry, and the more we do, this is our 10th Worldwide Poetry Slam League match, and the more matches we do, the better they are getting each and every single week. And what this competition is it's an opportunity to bring poets together from all around the U.S. and really, we hope, all around the world to perform original works of poetry, which then are judged by popular vote by the audience. So what this is every single month, right about now, we offer 2 online poetry slams a month through the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. If you're a member of Right About Now for only $5 a month, you get access to the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. You can sign up every month. Each time a poet participates, they're eligible to win $100 in cash prizes. Not only can they win their share of $100 in cash prizes, they also get points that go toward their overall ranking. We have had over 100 poets compete in the Worldwide Poetry Slam League and get ranked in this league. At the end of our season, which is in June, I believe, we are going to take our top 32 ranking poets and we're going to invite them to an end of the year tournament where we give out $1,800 in cash prizes. And those cash prizes are completely funded by our members. So the membership you put in goes back into the poetry, back in the poets and the services we provide to create more affordable and accessible programming for poets. And whoever wins this thing is going to become the Worldwide Poetry Slam League champion, the first one ever. That's pretty freaking cool, y'all. And that's how it works here at the Worldwide Poetry Slam League. We're trying to build grassroots infrastructure. If you're interested in getting involved with us and building community with a bunch of poets online, we also offer free instructor facilitated writing workshops to our members. Every single Monday, we have writing challenges. You get discounts to our merch and online store. Check it out. To check out about the league and learn more, all you have to do is go to wanpoetry.com. You can sign up to become a member through PayPal, Square, or even on Facebook. So however you like, just know that your support goes back into building more poetry programming for poets to help share their voices with more people across the world. All right, y'all, that's the spiel. That's a plug. That's everything to distract you from what is about to happen. We're about to go into our third round of poetry. We started with 8 poets. Now we're at our final 2 poets. On the psychedelic purple side, we have Sanova versus on the neon green side, Cassandra IsFree. Welcome, poets. Congratulations for making the final round. Y'all know how this works. I'm going to flip a coin real quick. Psychedelic purple side, you are heads. Neon green, you are tails. I'm going to flip this electric coin and see what it lands on. Going first in the final round, we have heads. Sanova, the stage is yours.
Don't forget about me if I die soon. I don't have much to leave a will, so I'll let my ashes circulate around my family tree. I know we not to speak on death, but how bad could it be? We all bag ladies, we just lost our receipts. Counseling was supposed to be our salute, but we go around pain blockades, so removal of trauma means diluting them truths. I need all that for motivation. That's the inspiration to do what I do. And I'm black, so at times I feel like poverty was my will and my skill. Or we let them underdogs, because they rarely lose in movies. But maybe that's why I was committed to losing to win. Don't forget about me if I die soon. I'm in the midst of making videos, music and shit. Play my shit around like Kanye graduation. I don't need to be the mecca of anything, but at least show me that you got some love for me when I go back to the astral plane. Is it a blessing or a shame that young black men make peace with death before they see it coming? Like coping mechanisms, like flinching devices. How do I need poetry to express myself, my introspection? Like what the fuck am I thinking about death for? At the age of 20, like life is that short? Like my spoilage date is shortly awaited? Straight shells from loose cannons, practicing poor safety measures? I could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's 2 variables that seem easily controlled, yet how many are still found trapped and left at intersections like life is like green light, red light. With every step you must apply hesitation or you get returned to sender. If God be your savior, why are we so afraid to die? Don't forget about me if I die soon. I'm not a martyr. I'm a drummer who found his own tune. Not a preacher, more like an expressive writer who embeds an agenda in everything he says. It's always good though. Good it always is. I run patterns like loops, like loops, like loops. Some shit don't change. Some hymns the best left alone, waiting in the water. We don't ever swim though. I'm really into you. Graves and shit. I got 21 questions. Start with why all the places to be. I found myself in unstable financial situations. Would you be my best friend? If you knew my days were always spent in prayer position because I knew I was due. Shit, if I can't get through, then it can't be done. So I made the liquor take a Henny shot. Do it till my heart stop. I'm high if I die tonight. I went on like a OG.
Yo, that was Sanova on the psychedelic purple side, kicking off round 3, going against psychedelic purple on the neon green side. Y'all give it up for Cassandra IsFree.
Is it just me? Or do all colors bleed when mixed with white? Like maybe this is where segregation began. The idea that there needed to be separate water fountains, pools, schools. The fear that mixing whites with colors would cause something to die or to sully. Have you ever seen the splatter of black blood on white sheets? It's an unforgivable stain, the way that black can bleed rosewood red just from mixing with white. No matter how many reparations you attempt to make to scrub it away, the blemish remains there, visible, hung out to dry on a line on the nearest tree in Tulsa. Agitating enough, watching them try to rinse the blood off their hands, but there ain't enough soap to clean the stains made from being beat down with their arms and hammers. Trying to gain our composure long enough to deter gents of the court from letting our killers get away with it, because we are sick and tired of them getting away with it. White men who pick slaves, then force them to pick cotton, force them to choose between living in captivity, soiled and sick, or dying free, bathing eternally in the depths of the Atlantic. But here's the spin. How they whitewash such a dark history, like the fabric of this nation wasn't founded on this type of dirty laundry. And I promise you, no matter how many times you try to wash it, it doesn't dry clean. You can't bleach bias and bigotry, splash away the stench and stain of systemic segregation. Oppressors traded in white sheets for blue because the blood blends in a little better. Gave us the option to trade in chains for cuffs and nooses for neckties, cotton of course. So today, we are still drained from all the spinning, feeling washed, dried up, still overloaded and folding from the pressure of trying to stay clean in a place that sees us as dirty. Hampered by the same wrinkled system that laundered our heritage from our ancestors, the same wash, rinse, repeat pattern of racism for close to 5 centuries. And so as I stood there spinning, I had to ask, at what point does this cycle end?
That was Cassandra IsFree, y'all. Closing out the 3rd round. Okay, audience. This is the last time. This is the last time you get to vote. You get to decide who is the winner of this competition right now. Yo, this is a battle of the tri-state, kind of. Not a little external, a little further than tri-state. We got Baltimore. We got Virginia. They're going boom, bashing head to head, blessing us with incredible works of art this round. I wish they could both win, but they cannot. There can only be one, because lies is ties. Lies is ties. Ties are lies. Do not let there be a tie. Let us know who won tonight. Is it Sanova on the psychedelic purple side? Or is it Cassandra IsFree on the neon green side? Go, you get to decide who wins the most money right now. Right now. Drop purple hearts in the chat. Drop green hearts in the chat. Yo, if you want that smoke, drop your address in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to take it there. This is just poetry. This is just poetry tonight, y'all. We're here for love. But we do have to put a time limit on it. My poll master said vote, vote, vote. You better get that vote in. Like it's important. You because it is to these poets here tonight. So I'm going to give y'all 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut it. That's it, y'all. That's it. I give y'all plenty of time to vote tonight. If you're upset with anyone about the results tonight, blame yourself, because you could have voted more often or gotten more people to the stream to vote for more often. But either way, we all win because we got together to share original works of poetry and celebrate this art online together. None of us really know each other here in this stream for the most part. So, art brought us together, and that's a beautiful thing. And Sanova, I want to congratulate you for winning second place tonight. And I want to congratulate the winner of yet another Worldwide Poetry Slam League match, Cassandra IsFree. Surprised to be here with you, Cassandra. I really don't ever see this coming. Congratulations for winning tonight.
Oh man, thanks.
What do you want to share with the people?
Sheesh. I put my because you said put your Cash App in the chat, so I put my Cash App and PayPal in the chat. And I put I'm Cassandra Jenkins on Facebook because I have books. I have 4 books. I also have a website, CassandraIsFree.com, but you get the books from me directly, and I can sign them. So all that stuff is in the chat. If you follow me on Instagram, Cassandra_IsFree, or Facebook, Cassandra Jenkins, you'll see posts for events. The only one that I'm really going to rep right now is for my slam team, Bird Benders. They are headed to Louisville for Southern Fried Poetry Slam. So I am hosting a virtual send-off for them on June the 4th. It's only $5 to go on. You're going to hear indie poets from all of the traveling members, and I'm doing interviews. So it's just going to be a fun hour and a half. So if you follow me, Cash App me $5 with your email address and get access to that event on June the 4th. Other than that, as always, I'm always gonna encourage every poet to step up, because everybody always I didn't know what was gonna happen because everybody brought it tonight, all 8 of us, and that's just what's up. So thanks, y'all.
That's just what's up. You're what's up, Cassandra. Y'all make sure to check out that virtual event, and please give to that GoFundMe. You know how much plane tickets are. Y'all know how much gas costs. Y'all know Airbnb is buying up all the housing in this country. So there ain't no housing left for us people to go to poetry slam tournaments. So anyways, donate to Bird Benders. They're super cool scene. As you can see, they have super awesome poets. Cass, congratulations for winning tonight. Awesome job, champ. Y'all, thank you so much, audience, for tuning in. If you want to participate in any services or programming we have, such as the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, such as free online instructor facilitated writing workshops every single Monday, all you have to do is become a member for only $5 a month. Just go to wanpoetry.com and become a member on PayPal, Square, or Facebook. Whatever your preference is, every single Monday, we send out a big post with all of the signups for the week. All you have to do is sign up to participate. Either way, thank y'all so much for the love. Thank y'all so much for your votes. Thank you so much to the poets who blessed us with art they created. We're here every second and fourth Sunday of the month. It's Monday, Amir. Every second and fourth Monday of the month. It's been an absolute pleasure to be your host tonight. My name is Amir Safi. Thank you so much and have a very nice night.